If what I saw is true, there's nothing to stand between this world and utter destruction.
Hey there, quirky peeps! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the mind-bending world of Loki Season 2.
Mobius, it's me. I don't know you.
We've got a lot to unpack from the premiere episode, so if you haven't watched it yet, beware of spoilers ahead. But don't worry, we'll make sense of all the timey-wimey madness together. Let's jump right in. Disney Plus has just graced us with the premiere of Loki Season 2, and it's safe to say that it left fans scratching their heads in disbelief. The episode picked right where Season 1 left off, with Loki thrust into a whirlwind of time travel chaos within the confines of the TVA. If you haven't watched it yet, be warned, spoilers abound. Loki's time travel escapades begin with a bang. We find him zipping through different moments in time, trying to make sense of it all, and most importantly, attempting to find his way back to Mobius, his ally and friend. This journey through time gets even more complicated when he stumbles upon some fascinating relics from the past, including old TVA records and designs belonging to the enigmatic He Who Remains. However, it's the perplexing final scene that has left fans buzzing with anticipation. As Loki continues his time-hopping adventures, he inadvertently finds himself in the future. This revelation becomes evident when he encounters Sylvie, donning a striking new outfit, as he bursts dramatically out of an elevator. This turn of events strongly suggests that Loki has, once again, slipped through the timelines, landing him in a future moment, presumably an upcoming episode of Season 2. The interaction between Loki and Sylvie takes an intriguing twist. Sylvie, often referred to as the goddess of mischief herself, utters the words, "There you are," implying that she had been actively seeking Loki. However, just as we think this reunion might lead to a moment of clarity, Loki is pruned from behind, leaving us all in shock and disbelief. Here's where things get even more bewildering. Unlike the first season, where being pruned led individuals straight to the ominous void, Loki reappears in the present day. This time, he collides with Mobius, who is inexplicably wearing an astronaut suit.
Ready to see some hoofing like you've never seen before.
It's a dramatic and unexpected turn of events, to say the least. So what does all of this mean for the future of Loki and the MCU as a whole? Well, it appears that Loki and Sylvie are destined to continue causing mayhem together within the confines of the TVA. However, the perplexing scene in the elevator leaves us with more questions than answers. Who was calling that mysterious TVA phone in the future? Why did Sylvie burst out of the elevator with such urgency? Who pruned Loki? And more importantly, why wasn't he sent to the void like last time? Let's delve a bit deeper into the idea of Loki being pruned back to his own time rather than being banished to the void. It seems that whoever pruned him had a different agenda in mind. It's possible that the TVA time stacks, those mysterious devices responsible for pruning, can be configured to send their targets to specific points in time. This suggests that the individual who pruned Loki may not necessarily be a traditional antagonist, like Judge Renslayer or Victor Timely. Now, when it comes to Sylvie's role in this enigmatic scene, things become even more perplexing. She is clearly on a mission to find Loki, and it appears that they have indeed reunited at some point in the future. However, here's the twist. This may not be the same Loki from Sylvie's original timeline. This adds a layer of complexity and intrigue to their dynamic that we can't wait to see explored further. But let's not stop there. Let's explore the mechanics of how Loki managed to put an end to his time-slipping conundrum. Brace yourselves, because it's a bit of a mind-bender. OB, aka Ouroboros, had a rather unconventional plan to halt Loki's time-hopping adventures. The plan involved Loki pruning himself,
Violently rip myself from every thread of time and space.
effectively erasing all traces of himself from every timeline. Sounds confusing, right? Well, it gets even trickier. This plan would only work if Loki pruned himself at the precise moment when Morbius activated a temporal aura extractor. This mysterious device, intricately connected to the temporal loom, would then yank Loki back to the present and, in theory, put an end to his time-slipping for good. Now, who pruned Loki in that chaotic future scene? The answer remains elusive, but one theory suggests that Loki himself might be the culprit. If you think about it, he's aware that, at some point, another version of himself would appear at that very moment and would need to be pruned to prevent further time-slipping. So, in a rather convoluted way, Loki might have taken it upon himself to carry out this necessary act. However, as fascinating as these developments are, there are still countless questions left unanswered. What exactly is Sylvie doing in the TVA's future? Who is on the other end of that ringing TVA phone? And what's the deal with the change in the MCU's time travel rules? In Avengers Endgame, Hulk famously stated that altering the past wouldn't affect the future, creating separate timelines.
If you travel to the past, that past becomes your future, and your former present becomes the past, which can't now be changed by your new future.
But Loki's antics appear to challenge this notion. Could it be due to the TVA's unique time rules? Or is there a deeper, more profound shift in the MCU's time travel dynamics? Then there's the intriguing concept of the temporal loom, a new addition to the MCU's ever-expanding multiverse. Obi describes it as the place where raw time is refined into tangible, physical timelines. However, it's struggling to cope with the chaos caused by He Who Remains' demise, leading to Loki's incessant time slipping and the unsettling power surges within the TVA. What could all this mean for the MCU's multiverse? Obi mentions a plan to retrofit the temporal loom to handle the burgeoning number of branching timelines. This could potentially be the pivotal moment that sets the stage for the creation of the multiverse as we know it, with countless timelines coexisting and intertwining. Lastly, we can't overlook the presence of General Dox, who appears to be on a mission of her own. She is determined to uncover the truth about what transpired at the end of time. This relentless pursuit prompts her to dispatch every available TVA agent to track down Sylvie and extract answers from her. It's a decision that is likely to sow further chaos and complexity into the unfolding narrative of Loki Season 2. In summary, the premiere of Loki Season 2 has left us with a tantalizing array of questions and mysteries. It's clear that the show's creators have embarked on a journey into uncharted territory, one that promises to redefine the boundaries of time-space and the MCU itself. As viewers, we can only eagerly await the subsequent episodes to shed light on these enigmas and take us deeper into the labyrinthine world of time-traveling mischief and multiversal mayhem. Until then, let's revel in the anticipation of what lies ahead. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the mysteries of Loki Season 2. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with all things Marvel and time travel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And as always, share your theories and thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the multiverse, and remember, mischief is just around the corner.
It's really goodbye.